Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to ELA for today. We are, first of all, well, mainly the focus for today is going through the newspaper article revisions that you guys have done. There is some really fantastic work out there. In fact, I'm sad that we're not doing the PAT because I think you guys would have done so well on your newspaper articles. Okay, first of all, so everyone who has submitted both their newspaper article revision and also their self assessment are getting both of them back today within your inbox. Okay. If you have missed one of the things, such as, okay, here, I put a list of everybody. Okay, so these people, Eva, Malik, Ada, Daisy, Rami, Quinn, Zaha, and Rita, you guys are going to be getting yours back right away. These people I'm missing self-assessments from. I have your article, but I do not have your self-assessment, okay? And then Hasham, I have your assessment, but I don't have your article itself. And then these people, actually, Alex, you've handed in something. So if you guys could hand this stuff into here, if you do not have the rubric, click right here, okay? And then you're going to see it, and then you can hand it in, okay? So I can see who's done this already. Let's see. Oh, Rajvi has hers in as well. Okay, right on. So that is the first thing. If you are somebody who handed in like in different parts, so you didn't have everything handed in right away, I will get it back to you today. I cannot say that it's going to happen instantly because it takes a little while for me to go through everything, especially if I get an influx of them coming in automatically. Okay, so it will come back to you today. I'm going to really aim for even before we have our Zoom at 1 o'clock. Okay, so okay, a couple of things from your work. Okay, I'm just gonna show maybe, here's DRs, for example, okay? When you get yours back, you're going to see that I have written notes to you in here, okay? I did this for every single person, okay? This takes quite a while to do, so, and I don't want you to just like breeze through it and then like not really pay attention to the edits because that's not going to improve you as a writer. So what I would like you to do is once you have this opened, I'm just going to show with maybe I'll show with maybe DRs here. Okay. So if I've said something that you could edit. So for example, okay, I just give some positives and then some areas to get. Okay, so here. Okay, so if you click on the comment, then it takes you, see when there's like a bolded line, then it takes you right to it, okay? You could, okay, so here, lowercase e to the speech. Okay, exclaim. So he would click in here, and then I want you to actually, or you can even just click exactly on the red thing, then it's gonna pop up what I've said to you, okay? So if there's anything that's an edit, I would like you to actually make that edit, okay? Because it's going to make you a better writer, okay? Very important. The other thing that I just wanted to say was based upon what the instructions were from our work, okay? This is what you were supposed to do. Show me with a color-coded legend where you actually worked on your sentence types. This was a full entire lesson. So you should have had short sentences, kind of like regular or normal sentences, and then complex sentences. So here is Malik's really hard work. I know in his below, simple, regular, complex, blue, green, and then purple. Awesome. So that takes a lot of work to actually do that. And if you've done that, I can pretty much guarantee that your sentence variety and structure is going to be at an E if you've taken the time to do that. So that was part of what I had, that was part of the earlier lessons. That was a full day. Then the other thing that was a full day was sentence starters and then juicy vocabulary. You were supposed to also show that. Okay, so here, Malik has that. Okay. I could show somebody else's too. Who's done it? Yeah, okay, so DR has his. All right. Yeah, so transitional vocabulary, okay? The other thing that I would like to just go over today is this is 100% the main thing that people either missed or it's the number one area to improve upon, okay, overall. So, use of quotes from relevant speakers. This is where you include the opinions of people. Your job as the reporter is to only report facts, okay? So if you're saying something about this was the best trip ever, you have to have somebody else saying that from your class. Okay. All right. So here we go. See if we can figure out a couple things that are, this is from somebody, then I have another one else from somebody else. Okay. So a former student in the class, Eric Cartman, said, "It was so cool you could see the stars and planets. My favorite part was how clear the moon was." Awesome. That is so good. That shows a really clear opinion. "The preserve is the biggest in the world with an amazing view of the Milky Way galaxy." That is really, really, really strong sentences. Just a couple of edits. So here we could put in a comma. A former student in the class, because this is extra. If we have anything between two commas, it's extra. We don't need it. So it still makes sense. A former student in the class said, then we say this. So you could put a comma here. And then said, we should have a comma after here as well. This should be word choice. So maybe it is commented. Okay. And then we have to have a capital because this is a new sentence to start. "It was so cool you could see the planets and the stars." My favorite part, yep, and this is good. They put a exclamation mark here, close quotations, and then capital letter to begin the new sentence. Milky Way is a proper noun. There's only one of them that exists in the entire world, so we should say those are all capitals, okay? There we go. So if that's you, you've lucked out because I just made that edit for you. Okay, here's another one from somebody in the class. "Unfortunately, how most people don't recognize the beauty of the night sky," proclaimed the principal of Kinder Elementary School. Okay, so here, since this is a new sentence, we have to put a capital. "Unfortunately, comma, most people don't recognize the beauty of the night sky." Then we should have no space, okay? And then we would put comma. I know it's weird, but we put a comma because it flows into this, the speaker tag. Then we put a lowercase for proclaimed, okay? Proclaimed the principal of Kinder Elementary School, okay? There you go. So those are a couple of things that I would like you to do going through your edits. Okay, so if you have edits to make, I would like you to go through them in your own work. Go through the process of actually making the edits, okay? If you want to show them to me, I would be glad to see them again. I'm not going to remark it though, okay? But this is just for yourself. You can hand it in. You can even just send it to me as you can put it back, I guess, on here in this, okay? You can put it back in here if you want me to look at it again, okay? Yeah, so that is the kind of plan. When we're doing our Zoom today, I'm going to put you into groups and you're going to take turns reading out what you have written because there's such a really amazing way to learn from other people who feel like they have done some really strong work. So, and if you're someone who'd be happy to read this to the entire class, then you can also let me know that when we're doing our Zoom. If you really want to read out yours, there'll probably be we'll probably have time for maybe 3, but I am going to put you into small groups as well with specific focuses on exactly how your newspaper articles were. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So see you soon. And thank you very much to people who are still submitting this stuff to me.